welcome to the Family Tech Talk podcast, where we offer tech tips, discuss the latest tech news, and give parenting advice that will help you manage the technology your family uses in your home. You can learn more about your hosts, Emily and Sarah, on our website, familytechzone.com. Thank you for joining us for this week's episode. Today we are talking about
Streaming TV.
I know, we got to do this.
Got to do a little bit of the dance. I just feel really dancey when we start this. Like I can't.
It's a party. We got to get the party started. Streaming TV services. So there are a lot, and I already need to pull out my notes because
there's so many.
It's a ton of stuff. So what are the options?
Oh gosh,
our main.
Yes.
There's so many.
There's so many. There's PlayStation View. There's YouTube TV. There's Sling.
Yeah.
There's, I know, like Comcast, if you do their internet, that you can subscribe to that.
Oh, sure. CenturyLink has one.
Yeah, like a Dish network. That's...
Yeah, so the main ones that I think we'll probably mainly talk about today, YouTube TV, Sling TV, Hulu Live.
Oh, yes.
PlayStation View, and DirecTV Now.
Perfect.
There's also the other two that kind of are also popular, but not quite as popular as the other five, Philo and Fubo. So, I mean, just because those, there's better options with the other options. So, what are those options? Okay. So, do you have any initial thoughts on these? Do you use any of them?
Yeah, so we recently, we have Comcast, and so we've been using theirs streaming. We got a bundle deal when we were in our apartment for certain da-da-da-da-da. We moved, and we had to find something else because they still gave it to us, but it was super watered down.
Sure.
So we went looking. I went looking. Ben was like, whatever.
I don't care.
What's
just
there.
pick whatever.
And I actually really like PlayStation View. That's the one that we kind of ended on. Was that one.
Cool.
Gave us a ton of options, all the options that I needed, which we'll talk about because I tried a bunch of the others.
Yeah.
But also not a lot of the extra options, and the price was kind of in that right range.
Right. Yep. Good call. We actually subscribe to Sling TV.
Nice. I do like Sling as well. Sling is,
There's definitely pros and cons for all of the above. So, how do you pick the right one for you?
I don't know.
That is such a good question. Such a good segue into how do you pick? Do you have any thoughts on kind of what your process was?
Yeah. So the best part about I think all of these is there's a trial period.
Yes.
Everything you ever want to, there's a trial period. And I think that's my big one was make sure and try it out.
Yeah.
When you eventually do kind of have some narrowed down. The big ones are what do you watch?
Right.
And, And so for us, it was tricky because during the summer, I like to watch a lot of the summer sports. We watch baseball, softball. We like football a little bit in the fall, but I like college football. So what's going to carry the college teams?
Right.
Narrow down what you're actually going to use with the streaming TV because you'll notice some YouTube TV focuses a lot on sports.
Yeah.
But when we were trying to look for it, I don't remember what we were watching. We were looking for a specific thing. Oh gosh, and YouTube TV didn't have that.
Yeah.
And so that's why we didn't stick with it.
Yeah. Nope, totally. So that's exactly my first, so step number one.
Step one, we'll make it in order for everybody.
Yeah. List your favorite shows and channels.
Yes.
So I have a list of my ideal, and so anytime any of these services gain a channel, because they keep adding and subtracting. And so my big list is I want the local channels.
Yes.
So ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, those are all important to me. Disney is important to me.
Yes, have to have Disney.
Have to have Disney. My kids would probably shoot me if I didn't have Disney. Their favorite being DuckTales.
Oh, yes.
The reboot of DuckTales.
The reboot of DuckTales.
Fun fact, my friend is the executive producer on DuckTales. So
we love DuckTales.
Yeah, it's a good show. So we had to have Disney for DuckTales. A&E, there's a few shows that I love on A&E. Olympic Channel.
Have to have the Olympic Channel.
Because I'm a little obsessed with the Olympics. There's a couple more, but my make or break.
I know what's coming, so I'm very excited. I've been waiting for you to say this channel the whole time, so I'm very excited right now.
I will reject your service altogether if you do not have the Hallmark Channel. I love it.
Hallmark Channel is very important to me. And that, like, really, Hallmark Channel is the only reason we don't subscribe to YouTube TV.
Because it doesn't have
Because it does not have
that's like, same thing, right? There's not Hallmark Channel. You can keep that one. But like,
it's the best channel.
It is the best channel. I mean,
that'll be my Space Jam.
That'll be your Space Jam is the Hallmark Channel. It's just so funny to me. Yeah, so I think, for us, it was World Cup. I totally remembered what it was as we're talking about it. And so I have to have like Fort Spox.
You can say Fox Sports.
Fox Sports. Why was that so? Fort Spox.
Fort Spox.
Fun fact.
I like Fort Spox.
My husband always does that on purpose. He'll like switch them and it catches. That's what's going on. Is I just Fox Sports. I need that because that had a lot of the World Cup.
Yeah.
Plus then like the Big Ten Network or anything like that. Like I have to make sure ABC Sports has the Jazz for us fans here in Utah. And so that's like, there are those channels that you will, like, I can't do without. And so there's no reason to have a TV if I'm going to have to find it elsewhere.
Right, yeah. So definitely make a list of all those shows that you watch, what channels they're on, and then you have kind of a baseline of, like, if YouTube TV does not carry Hallmark Channel, game over.
Can't have YouTube TV.
Cannot have YouTube TV. And that is exactly true. So yeah, find services that have those channels. Yes. That would be number 2. So once you've got it all listed down, then go through the services.
Checking what they have. And everybody's got it listed. And they have the pictures for me, which is super nice.
They have all the logos, so I can look for the little crown. Yes. No crown. No
Can't
go.
do it. Yes.
And then if there's more than one that carry your channel, how are you going to select it from there?
Extras. That's kind of my thing, is like DVR.
Yes.
I remember back in the day when you couldn't record or you had to get the VCR and everything like that.
Yeah.
And so a DVR is a big thing for me because I don't want to, like, I'm getting TV to watch these.
Right.
And I want to fast forward through commercials if they come. Some don't.
Sure.
But if they do, I want to be able to just be like, done.
Yeah. I remember when we first, so we were married when TiVo first became a thing. And that was game changing.
It's huge. I remember when it came out and you can what on TV?
And we'd always call fast forwarding Badoop Badoop. Like, hey, Badoop Badoop. Because that's the sound of TiVo.
Badoop Badoop.
Hey, can you Badoop Badoop that?
That's amazing.
That's what I think we still call it fast forwarding Badoop Badoop.
Nice.
Yeah. So good job, TiVo. Except for I hate TiVo now. So we won't get into TiVo.
We won't. It's fine. We'll talk DVRs later.
Yeah. That'll be a whole other podcast.
But I think most streaming will, if it's included, it's their own.
Yes.
They've built it in their own.
There was 1 or 2 that did not have DVR, and now I can't think of what it was. But the winner, so I'm going to have a few winners in different categories, but the DVR winner is YouTube TV because unlimited storage.
That's amazing. That was what made me so sad about not using YouTube TV is it is unlimited and it's tied in with your Google and everything, and so it's awesome.
Right. So other ones have a specific amount of storage, 100 hours or etc. What DirecTV now, they have 20 hours for free, but you only can keep it for 30 days, which I'm not going to watch a show within 30 days.
It's going to take me 3 months to catch up. So I need that,
Yeah, and I was kind of disappointed too in the paid version, 100 hours, you only get to keep for 90 days.
That seems, because that's if I'm going to watch a series, that's usually what you DVR, right? Yeah. Is a series to watch it and catch up.
Right.
It's still, I feel like that still takes me longer.
Yeah. It's and I'll record my Christmas movies.
Your Hallmark Christmas movies.
And it'll take me till February to finish those.
Because there's a lot.
Because there's so
I think I've already started to see commercials for the Hallmark Christmas movies.
I'm sure you have.
Every time I think of you, I'm like, Sarah's going to watch this.
I really am. I will watch every single one. That is my secret shame. That's not so secret.
It's fine. And don't be ashamed of that. I
know.
like Space Jam. Right. You like Hallmark movies.
We all have our little guilty pleasures.
It's fine.
Yeah. That is one of our top 5 going to be definitely guilty pleasures.
Yes.
Because Hallmark Christmas movies will be my number 1. Spoiler alert. Besides trying them all out, like look at pricing.
Look at pricing.
Yeah.
They're all very similar, what I noticed, but there is still some variances.
Yes.
And so you'll kind of compare and see what's you're willing to pay for, what maybe there might be different. So
yeah, and recently, almost all of them increased their prices by $5. Like literally, like one of them came out with, "Hey, we're increasing our prices," and then all of them like jumped on it.
We can do that.
We're totally increasing our prices too. Like it's literally all of them jumped like $5. Yeah,
$5.
I know, right?
It's so hard.
It's so much money. Like when you like go buy like a soda at the store and you're like, oh, $5, whatever. Yeah. But then like you go to buy an app and you're like $4.99. I'm not going to spend that money.
I used to do the Google rewards so that you
I always do that.
Only way I would buy apps. I'd be like, ooh, I only have like $2 in my account, so I can't buy an app right now. It's totally not doing
I'll have to answer a few more surveys before I can get this app. Yeah, totally gotcha. So pricing, and then look at the interface.
Oh, yes.
Because they all have pretty different user interfaces, and you're not going to like all of them.
Oh, yeah. I will say, so as much as I liked PlayStation View, and it was pretty easy to kind of get around, there were parts where, so we have a PlayStation, and so I'd use the PlayStation controller, and I'd like hit wrong buttons, and I'm like, I don't know how to do this, and so that's very, sometimes I'm like, how am I done this for so long, and I can't figure out how to load a menu on my PlayStation View. What is this?
I will say, when I tried out PlayStation View, and it might have changed since then because it's been like a couple years, but I liked the Roku app for the PlayStation View more than their PlayStation app.
That actually, I would not surprised.
Yeah.
Because again, liked it. I really liked it, but there were things that I was like, I don't know how to do this, so I'm not going to try.
Like, I'm just like, oh man, this app is way better than the like native PlayStation app.
And it was pretty simple, like on my phone, because so you don't have to have a PlayStation to get PlayStation View.
That is true. Good.
Quick side note.
Good side note.
That's actually, I'm going to make that our next step, is make sure it's compatible with your devices.
Yes, yes.
And so like the computer for PlayStation View was super easy, because I could just click on what I wanted.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So, and the Roku app was like super simple too.
Yeah.
But so winner for user interface, I give to YouTube TV.
Again, it was so easy and so nice to use.
Yeah.
You just need more channels.
Right. Just need the Hallmark
Just the Hallmark channel.
And then I will be your slave. Just give me that Hallmark channel. So best user interface, YouTube TV. Best DVR, also YouTube TV. Don't worry, they don't win all of them. Especially because they don't have
the Hallmark channel.
Yeah. So what kind of equipment do you need as you were discussing equipment?
So I think, most consoles, depending on which one, so that's what we did was PlayStation View. You can access a couple other ones off the apps. Yeah. But you can use Roku.
Yes,
you can use,
Roku is my favorite.
Yeah, and I actually really like Roku. We have a Chromecast. Which technically you can use anything because you just connect.
You just use your phone and then Chromecast it.
But I don't love, I love that, but I don't love it because then I can't, you can, but you're surfing on your phone while it's streaming and it can cause issues. Computers.
Might buffer a little bit.
Yeah. You can use computers. You can use, most smart TVs. There are a lot of different devices out there.
Yeah. So like she was saying, just make sure whatever one you choose is compatible, but most of them would be compatible with pretty much any smart device that you have
out there,
for entertainment. So we're kind of going so long on this one. So we'll just go back to, so most affordable option I give to Sling TV.
Yeah, I really liked. And Sling does you can choose.
Yes.
Pick and choose, which was awesome.
I love that. But it's still bundly.
Yeah.
So I can pick the Lifestyle Extra, which is where the Hallmark Channel lives. I should just call this podcast Hallmark Channel. I love thee. Let me count the ways. And then, so Sling TV is most affordable just because it's got the lowest base package. And then you can kind of pick and choose what if you like sports, you can choose that one. So we don't even subscribe to any of the sports because we're not big sports people. I know.
I would have never.
Shocking information. For the most channels, the winner goes to DirecTV Now.
And I think that's, they're not cable. Are they cable technically?
I
don't know. Anyway, they have that connection, so they are able to carry those.
Right. Yeah. And that's Sling does have a lot of channels as well.
Yeah.
And that's because they're owned by Dish.
Oh, fun fact.
You didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Sling is owned by Dish. So here, I'm gonna just quickly say my dream scenario would be...
I already agree with it.
I'm sure you do. Like, I pay a flat fee, and I can pick whatever, like, 20 channels I want.
Yes.
You know, and like, because I don't need this and this and this and this. I want Hallmark and Hallmark movies and mysteries and Hallmark drama. And then whatever else I can get. A&E and like Disney Channel and things like that. I don't want to pay for all the other channels that I don't want to use.
I'm just not going to see. And that's why we like essentially stopped right now is because there were so many channels, and you do the classic, this is a remote. Like you just flip through and you're like, nothing's on, I'm done. Yeah. And so that's what, but yeah, I like to be able to actually fully have a la carte where I'm just like, hey, for this amount of money, you get 20 channels, pick whatever you want.
Right. That's what I would love.
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
Make it happen. Come on. And then I just have a quick question for you. Do you think Netflix will add live like Hulu has?
I'm gonna say no. Like I think they should. I think they could, because I would love to be able to just go to one place. Yeah. But I think Netflix has kind of built itself on the binge ability, where it's gonna make its shows, and it's just gonna throw them all on there, and you can watch them in one sitting, and then you're good to go. So I don't think they'll do it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then Amazon. Do you think Amazon is gonna jump on the bandwagon?
Almost the same scenario. Yeah. I think there's, because while you can do a lot with live TV, like there's all the things, like I keep going to sports, but there's all the other things you can watch. I think Amazon, again, binge. Like people go to look for their shows that they want to watch seasons of, and then that's it. Yeah. So
I know. I don't even go to Netflix to like watch movies anymore. I'll just go to my Vudu account if I want to watch a movie.
That's what I like to do.
All right, let's get to our top 5. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We had some feedback. So if you have any feedback, definitely let us know what you like, what you don't like, and we will take that into consideration. So we had some feedback that the ultimate top 5 list was a little redundant. So we're going to have Emily's top 5, Sarah's top 5, and then we're just going to argue over a number 1. Number 1. So, and we're going backwards. We're going 5 to 1.
That's a good clarification.
So, I am no dancer by any means. This is ultimate top 5.
Yeah, we just are so excited.
Shows.
Top reality shows.
Because you would want live TV streaming in order to catch these reality shows. Because you usually kind of want to watch them live. Yes. You don't want to catch them like
after everybody's already talking about it. You just want to see it when it happens.
Right. You will rarely binge these shows. It's just catching them live. So World of Dance is my number 5.
New one?
It's the new one with Jennifer Lopez and
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's actually really good. I like it, but I liked So You Think You Can Dance.
Right.
But I've gotten bored. Like after they pick the top 10, I kind of get over it.
I get that.
And then I don't watch it anymore. Even though I love the All-Stars, because they dance with the All-Stars and everything.
That's cool.
I don't know why. I just kind of tune out after that. But World of Dance is fun because it's got all sorts of genres of dance. So it's got groups and doubles and...
I don't know any of the special terms, so I was waiting to see what you would say. The 2 people dancing.
The 2 people that dance.
And then the 1 person.
And then the group that dances. And then the 1 person who dances.
You're doing great. It's fine.
I clearly know so much about dance. But I do like this show a lot. Yeah, I think it's a nice kind of mix. Nice. So what is your number 5?
So my number 5 is The Voice. And out of all of the vocal ones, I really like that they can't see them first. I think that's a really cool turn of it, because you're literally just listening to the voice at first. Yeah. And I just think it seems a little bit more genuine and stuff with... are you gonna... what's happening? I think it's a little bit more genuine. You get to actually see them kind of grow, a lot of them, because they're actually legitimately coached by these coaches.
So, my number 4 is The Voice. This is The Voice. I can't sing, as you can obviously tell, and I'm pretty tone deaf. So
that was fine. You were close. That's fine.
So it's interesting to me that I like The Voice because, I don't know if they're singing good or not. But it's a fun show. And I usually, I love Christina Aguilera.
Yes.
She's my favorite artist.
Yes.
And I love Gwen Stefani, and I love Kelly Clarkson.
There's just so Adam Levine is I really like Room 5
and then Blake Shelton and all that. So I love the coaches and how they do coach them through the whole process.
Right.
I think that's a really cool element that a lot of other ones don't have.
Yeah, they kind of it's still a competition, but they can learn and they can do stuff like that.
For sure. Okay, what's your number 4?
Okay, my number 4 is classic Survivor. It was seriously, I remember watching it at the dinner table after in high school and everything. I just loved Survivor so much. And it was fun and voted off the island and they got to eat gross things and it's just it was like the epitome of reality TV shows.
Is it still going on?
I don't know. Tell us if you know if Survivor is still going on, because I don't, because it's been a while. After it hit season 17, I stopped watching it. But.
That's a lot of seasons.
Yeah, it was. But it was still really, really good.
Yeah. Okay, so here's another that I have no business liking, because like The Voice.
I'm so excited for this. I don't even know what it is, and I'm very excited.
But it's making it.
I love that one.
It's the new crafting show with Amy Poehler and Ron Swanson.
Yes. Nick Offerman. He is Ron Swanson. He just went and played himself.
When I'm watching Making It, I'm like, he is Ron Swanson. Yeah, that's him.
Yes, that's all.
Yeah, but I have no crafting ability whatsoever. Anytime when I'm watching it and I see these people, and I'm like, I could never.
I can't even
fathom what you have just done.
I'm a little sad because I actually kind of forgot about Making It, but it would be on my list had I remembered about it because I love Making It.
Yeah, it's a great show.
So my number 3, I forgot what number I want on, is Top Chef.
Top Chef.
I loved Top Chef. It was I
forgot that I loved Hell's Kitchen.
I liked Hell's Kitchen. I saw that too, but I haven't seen it as much.
Yeah.
And so that's why I didn't make it. Top Chef was one of those wow, you people really know how to cook. I don't know how to cook that well.
That's
so
I have no business liking this show.
So I'm going to watch you cook in really stressful situations.
Right.
So I feel better about myself.
That's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I have watched a couple of seasons of Top Chef.
It's pretty good. I
do like that. That's I always want to call her
Padme. Weird. I don't know. I don't know. This is now awkward because I don't know her name either. Padma?
Sounds like.
Okay, close enough.
It's Padma.
We're sorry. She's Queen of Naboo.
Yeah, she's Queen of Naboo. Okay, number 2, American Ninja Warrior.
Yes.
I love American Ninja Warrior.
That is so fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. And so, fun fact, next year, you will see me on American Ninja Warrior.
What?
I mean, I'm not they haven't accepted me.
But you will.
But that is my goal.
That is a
at
fun
the moment.
goal.
I know, because I have the sob story. We won't get into that right now. Because you'll have to see American Ninja Warrior to see the sob story. But I can be the IBD ninja. And my shirt would say, everybody poops. IBD is inflammatory bowel disease, which is what I have.
That's so fun. And there's gyms you can go to now that have it and everything like that. Yeah, American Ninja Warrior stuff. I would actually watch it as I was running at one of my gyms because they had the TV.
It's inspiring.
Yeah, I was like,
I can be strong.
You can totally do all of those things, and then you watch them fall, and I'm like, except for that, I don't want to do that part of it. Do you ever see? This is a quick side tangent. Wipeout.
Yeah. That's fun. It's way more fun.
It is totally way more fun. It's not on any list of mine of top 5 yet, other than just fun random things to watch.
Right.
But that was super fun.
That is a fun one. Okay, what's your number 2?
Amazing Race. This was the one I always wanted to be on because you got to go to all the cool places and do all the crazy things.
I used to watch Amazing Race. Is that one still on?
I don't know. I don't watch live TV anymore.
Right, that's true.
So bad. I need to get back into it, but that was classic. That's another classic.
Amazing Race is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I liked them getting because you feel like you get to know all the cultures.
Yeah, they had to do something specific to the culture, wherever they were at, and watching them try to figure out trains and money and everything was really fun too.
It is super fun. Okay, good job. My number 1,
ultimate number one
that I literally do miss every weekend is Live PD.
Oh, interesting.
I love Live PD.
Not what I expected.
It's so good. So it's on every Friday and Saturday night. That's why I have to have A&E because and they just follow police departments.
I think because they've done some sort of locally to us, I think I've seen.
Yeah, UPD.
Okay.
So, or not UPD, I'm sorry.
Trevor's going to get so mad at me.
I know, right? It's Highway Patrol.
Oh, yes.
UHP.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they followed UHP for a little while. But yeah, so they have like 8 or 9 departments that they follow. And so they're always constantly, okay, let's go to El Paso. And then you kind of like get your favorite officers. Like, oh, look, they're going to Officer Zendejas. Yes. You know? Or look, it's Peony with his dog Yogi. Like, cause they've got the canines.
Puppies.
And I love that. And Lore is one of like the really popular canines. And then there's a really popular sheriff, Sheriff Lamb in Pinal County, Arizona.
Or in...
I know. So here's something super funny. Veronica Mars, Sheriff Lamb, is the sheriff in Veronica Mars.
Yes.
And I didn't put it together, like, because Sheriff Lamb in Pinal County, Arizona, is kind of cute. And
now you all have to watch it.
I know. So I was talking to my friend about how cute Sheriff Lamb was. And her husband Googled like Sheriff Lamb hot, and then so I was like, oh, I'm kind of scared to Google that. But then when I Googled it, Sheriff Lamb from Veronica Mars came up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I not put that together?
Oh, that's so funny.
So Sheriff Lamb. So anyway, Live PD, the best thing you'll ever watch. Go ahead and watch it.
Okay, mine.
What's your number one?
Ultimate number one, The Great British Baking Show.
Actually, I have heard a lot of people like that.
Oh, okay. My list is higher than yours. Okay.
It's just saying something.
So my quick spiel, is it is baking and it's British, so there's 2 good things about it because I can't bake.
Right. And we love listening to the accents.
And we love listening to the accents. But it's not like... A lot of the reality shows that are competitions are like mean and people are against each other and everything like that. They're super nice and they're like helping each other and you just feel good. And there's a season on Netflix. The second time I watched the season, I cried at the end even though I knew what was happening. I just felt so good for the winner that you're just like, I'm so happy for you. You just won. And it's just amazing.
That's cute.
And they talk you through, the other part was like, they talk you through how to bake. So like they did like
that show
they do like a pretzel episode and they're like, oh, well, you're baking pretzels and this is what I'm doing and this is why I'm doing it, or blah, 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 blah. And it's super fun that way too.
Nice. Okay. Because I can't cook.
No.
Yeah, I can't cook.
So it's good.
Okay,
really
so
good.
this is going to be a little tough because The Voice is kind of down on both of our lists. So is there one that we like better as our like really number one?
I don't know.
I know, that's a tough one.
Because we haven't seen you.
I haven't seen that.
Because I would argue that one.
You haven't seen this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You haven't
I haven't seen that one. So I was looking at them too.
And you haven't seen this?
No.
I've seen all of those though.
Do you have any of these that you would think about?
I liked Amazing Race a lot. I like Making It Better.
I want to say either
Yes.
Making It or The Voice.
Okay, let's just do The Voice then.
Okay, we'll do The Voice.
Yeah, because I like The Voice.
Because The Voice, it's good.
It is good.
It's just good.
All right, so there you go. Number one reality show,
Number one.
The Voice. This is The Voice.
I'm not even going to try it.
No,
So at least you attempted.
Right.
I'm not even going to try it.
Okay, so let's pick our next week's, what's it going to be?
Back to school tech.
How perfect.
What? Oh, I'm actually really excited about this.
That just ended.
No.
That's okay. So don't forget to subscribe. Leave us a review if you're enjoying our podcast. If you have any thoughts on topics or future episodes, suggestions for us, leave us a comment. Contact us through Twitter. We have a Facebook group, Family Tech Talk. Instagram. There's a contact form on our website.
Just reach out.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
We'll read it and we'll listen.
We'll listen. Just like you're listening. So thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Yay.
Yay.